Good morning. We will pay attention to payments to creditors and discount received. The following information was obtained from the accounting records of Lazelle Stores, that is a registered VAT vendor, so VAT of 14% is included in the applicable amounts. Issued a cheque for 4,500 and received 500 Rand discount. When we record this in the cash payments journal, we will indicate that the amount received in the bank is 4,500. The discount is 500, so it means that the discount includes VAT, and the discount and VAT together is 500 Rand. We will reduce the creditors with 5,000 Rand, the amount paid plus the discount allowed. When we do this calculation, the 500 Rand is the discount, and that equals 114% because it includes discount. If we want to calculate the discount, it means the one that we want, 100, divided by the one that we know, 114, times 500, and that will give us 438.60. If we want to calculate the VAT input, it means I take the 14% that we want to calculate, divide by 114%. So the one that I want, 14, divided by the one that we know, 114, and that will give me 61 Rand 40 cents. Issued a cheque for 15,000 in settlement of a debt of 16,500. So that means there is a discount of 1,500. That 1,500 includes VAT, so that equals 114%. When we record it, we will show in the bank that the money going out of the bank is 15,000. The discount is 1,500, so I will reduce my creditors with 16,500. To calculate the VAT, I want to work out what is the 14% of the total VAT of 114%, and that will give me 61 Rand 40. If I want to calculate the discount received, I want to know what is the 100 divided by the one that's known, 114, and that will give me the answer that I have to use. Issued a cheque for 10,800 to Pretoria traders in settlement of an account after 10% discount was allowed. If they paid the total debt, they would pay 100%. The discount is 10%. So the amount that we paid was 90%. We issued a cheque, so the amount that we paid was 10,800, and that equals 90%. If I want to calculate the discount, it means the one that I want, 10, divided by the percentage that we know, 90, times 10,800. And that will give me the total discount. And this total discount equals 114% because it will equal the VAT that is included in it. If we want to do the cash payments journal, we will indicate in the bank that the cheque issued was 10,800. We calculated that the discount is 1,200, so it means we will reduce the creditors with the 10,800 plus the 1,200 Rand discount. And then I will use this calculations again to show 14 divided by 114 times 1,200, and that will give me the VAT included in the 1,200 as 147.37. If I want to calculate the discount, I will use the 100, the one that I want, divided by the one that we know, 114, times 1,200, and that will give me the discount received. Issued a check to Lynn Stores to pay an account of 15,000 after 10% discount was received. In this one, they don't give us the amount on the check. They give us the total debt. So that means we will have to reduce the creditors with 15,000. So we will first have to calculate what is the amount on the check and what is the discount. The total debt equals 100%. Discount of 10% is allowed. So the amount that we paid is 90%. They gave us the total debt as 15,000. So the total debt of 100% is 15,000. If we want to calculate the discount received, the one that we want, 10, divided by the one that we know, 100, times 15,000, and that will give me 1,500. If we calculate the amount that we want to pay, so the one that we want, 90, divided by the one that's given, 100, and that will give me 13,500. The discount that we calculated is 1,500. That is the total discount, including the VAT, so it means it equals 114%. The VAT is 14%, and the discount received, that will be the income for the business, is only 100%. If we want to calculate the VAT, it means that we want to calculate the 14, the one that we want, divided by the one that we know, 114, and that will give us 184.21. If we want to calculate the income for the business, so the discount received excluding the VAT, it means that I will take the 100% that we want to calculate, divide by the 114 that we know, and that will give me 1315.79. So I will just fill in the amounts for the VAT and discount that we calculated now. So you can either write the percentages at the top of the cash payments journal and calculate it as I showed you in the beginning, using 100 divided by 114 or 14 divided by 114, or you can go and do a proper calculation that will take more time. A check for 22,000 was issued in settlement of account. In this entry, there is no discount. So it means the amount on the bank will be 22,000 and in creditors' control. There's no discount, so there's no VAT involved. It is very important to remember that when a payment is made to a creditor or a payment is made by a debtor, on the payment itself, there's no VAT included, because when the goods were sold, the VAT was already calculated and they are only paying that debt now. It's only when discount is received or allowed that in the discount amount there is VAT included. So that means if you calculate the total discount, it equals 114% because it includes VAT, and then we have to go and split it and show how much is the discount, that's the income for the business, because income is not allowed to have VAT in it, and how much will be the VAT input. What did we learn? VAT is not calculated on the amount paid or on the amount received, because the VAT was calculated when the goods were purchased. VAT on credit purchases was claimed from SARS when the goods were purchased. So when you pay this, you can't include VAT again. When discount was received, VAT was included in the amount for the discount. The VAT included in the discount received must be paid back to SARS.